manager.
More than glad that he's the content director. Teaching me.
Trying to turn it off.
We have a big crew that's going to be putting this on. Very notably, Bob Hudson, the airport manager, who's going to be helping run the airport and the ops and things like that. We have Leland. It's Leonard that's going to be doing the retrieve desk, and a whole host of ground ops, and lots of folks will be helping out. So you're going to be seeing a lot of these folks. Today, it's going to be a practice day. It's a practice day for the contestants. It's also a practice day for the administration, as is tomorrow. Today, it's going to be more informal. Tomorrow, we're going to try to run it as a contest day. Really try to make it work in that way. But today, this is a day for you guys to get your equipment in order and get up and get sorted out, and no real pressure. So, in general, I just wanted to kind of introduce what we'll be doing today, or in general, and that is every day we're going to have a pilot briefing. Nominally, it's going to be at 10 o'clock. If there's any reason to change this, we'll let you know the night before. The contest administration will be meeting at 9 o'clock at the clubhouse. Folks are welcome to come by, but please, stay quiet and let the contest administration do its business. And if you have, we'll give opportunities for you guys to come by and raise concerns and things like that. But from 9 to 10, we're going to be working on putting everything together for you guys. My job as contest director is to ensure that the contest will be run fair, fun, and safe. And that's a real challenge because we have a lot of beginners. We have a huge crowd this year. It's really wonderful. This is the biggest 126 championships in a long time. But we have a lot of new guys, and Moriarty is a very exciting place to fly, but it's also somewhat technical. There's some tricky bits, and we're going to try to guide the beginners into away from the challenging areas. And for the advanced guys, the guys going for the cruise, we're going to go and we're going to let them go and really go at it, really go at these conditions and make some really nice flights out here. So with this broad introduction, this is what we'll be doing for the next 10 days. I want to now introduce Bob Hudson, who is going to go and tell us about the airport and what and how we're going to do some logistics out here. So thank you, Bob, and thanks for your help.
Welcome back, everyone. We're really happy to see you here. Just a couple of housekeeping items. We're the guests of a company called Sky that's letting us use this mess hall area, but they're in the business. They're a startup company, and they're really moving fast to get their product going, so they don't want us wandering the building. So we're kind of restricted to the cafeteria, the patio, and outdoor area. The bathrooms are behind that wall right there. Because they do have heated toilet seats. Don't keep them in there all day long. So please confine yourself to these areas so they continue to let us use the building. I want to also introduce Marvin in the back there. Marvin is my alternate, so if you have any questions you can't find me, grab Marvin. He can answer practically everything, and he'll be around assisting. Let's talk once again a little bit about this building for those that weren't here before. We are right here. We do not want you to go beyond this part here because Raytheon is radiating back there with the radar. They're gonna monitor you while you're flying. They're testing their equipment, so they're gonna be lighting you up. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe, but it's not safe back here. So, yeah, it's a death ray. So stay away from those areas and everything should be okay. Now then, about the airport. Some of you haven't been here since we put in the crosswind runway. That's for your use. We're not going to launch off of the crosswind runway. If winds are such that we have to use the crosswind runway, that'll be a canceled day. But it's perfectly good to land on. And if you choose to land on 1836, make sure you make the radio call that that's your intention, and make sure somebody acknowledges it, because if you land and nobody knows, believe me, that is a long walk. And so just, but feel free to use it. It's perfectly safe. The wind does have a habit sometimes changing later in the afternoon. Now then, for normal operations, this is hard to see. I probably should have done it on a slide. I will do that for the formal briefing. This is Taxiway Delta. This is our normal launch area. When you're going down to launch, go down Taxiway Alpha to the east. Make that a one-way street. Do not go west on Taxiway Alpha.
It's just up higher. Nobody can see.
Vanessa,
Well, then you got the weather on it.
yeah.
I'll put this on a slide for the formal briefing Wednesday night. But rules for today, it's just a normal launch, so we're not going to discuss gridding. Gridding, we'll discuss at tomorrow's briefing. But going to the launch area, travel east on Taxiway Alpha, and then going back, take the old taxiway going west. And that way, we won't be dealing with opposing traffic. Do not block Alpha. When you get down there, either put your glider over in the tie-down area or proceed to the launch area. When you cross the hold short line, be ready to fly. You can't take your airplane across the hold short line and then just wander around. We've had people put their plane in place, get their car, and go back to their trailer. We can't have that. Once you cross the hold short line, be ready to fly. Have your parachute on, ready to go. We'll have, Stan will talk to you about hooking up, but we'll have people to hook you up, and there you go. There is a restroom in Sundance Aviation. There's a restroom in my building. There's a restroom in the clubhouse, and there's nature. And there's a thing on the floor. And there goes Diesel. Any questions so far? Yes?
Using the north-south one-way, is it left-hand going north?
All traffic patterns are left-hand.
Okay.
Any other questions? We'll have a little bit more formal briefing when we get to the grid. Yes?
How about radio frequencies around there?
Who's gonna brief radio frequencies?
Why don't you do that?
Okay. Radio frequency in the local flying area, which is 4 to 5 nautical miles, is 122.9. Once you get outside of that circle, go to 123.3.
Basically,